Well, Termite Maurice Watkins has made headlines around the world for his dedication and determination. And this weekend, he'll be in Beaumont to tell his story. Rex Simmons from Acts II Ministries, the organization bringing Watkins to town, joins us now. So tell us a little bit about the history of Termite.
Well, Termite, as a young man, 10 years of age, he decided his goal was to be a professional boxer. And not just to be a boxer, but he wanted to be a winner.
Yeah, exactly.
He wanted to be a champion. And so with that, he set out in pursuit of his goal. And at the age of 16, he became the youngest Golden Gloves boxer in the United States at that time.
Wow. And
had a very successful career as a Golden Glove. I think he had like 128 wins, 10 losses. And Termite went on into professional boxing. And he had a total of 58 wins, and with all 48 of those as knockouts. So he was accomplished. He went into a double feature in Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas back in 1980, Muhammad Ali and Larry Holmes, and the second feature was Termite Watkins, and he was going to his opponent after 15 grueling rounds, won that fight. But you know, Termite then backed out of the boxing. He retired. And he went into a successful sales career then. So it moved along. Then 9/11 incident in New York occurred, and Termite felt that you know he wanted to serve in whatever way that he could, and he felt at that time as a Christian that the Lord had impressed upon his heart to assist in helping with extermination of pests for the military in Iraq.
Wow.
There was a job opening, and he felt compelled to fill that opening and went there. And as he had been there for a period of time, he realized that people were finding out about his professional boxing past.
Oh, yeah.
And so he began to coach officers and soldiers, as well as some of the aides there in a grueling morning workout of boxing. And then the Iraqis found out about it, and they had a boxing team that had been in times past, decades past as a matter of fact, had fought in the Olympics. And because of the grueling treatment of the boxers, they had been backed out of the Olympics for decades. And they found out about Termite, and they asked Termite, would he help them get back involved in the Olympics? And so he said, well, you know, he had 24 boxers. You know, they didn't have any equipment. He said it's going to be like $1 million to one shot.
All right. Okay. Let's talk real quick about Acts II Ministries and you guys bringing him here and what is going to be his inspiration. What is he going to be talking about?
He's going to be talking about overcoming obstacles. He's got a lot of life stories. He's got a lot of stories from Iraq. You know, his life story and what has occurred in Iraq and whatnot by getting them in the Olympics in '04. Iraq back in the Olympics in '04. They're working at developing it into a screenplay for a movie.
Oh, great.
And so with that, Termite and I kind of miraculously crossed paths. He walked up to me in a recent Safety Awards banquet and said, what is your name? And so from that, we began to introduce ourselves, began to share, and then Termite told me, said, I believe that I feel that same impression. I've got to come and speak to you and your group at church. And just so happens we're in a camp meeting, and we've got a huge tent put up, and I told Termite about it, and he said that's exactly where I need to be. All
right, so for people, they can come out. The public's invited.
Public's invited.
All right.
7:30 Saturday night.
All right.
And we're going to have a great time. It's going to be Termite Watkins as our keynote, and it's going to be exciting because you know, we just believe that all this is miraculously come together, and so it's going to be great things occur.
All right, Rex. Thanks so much for joining us again. Termite Watkins this Saturday at 7:30.